Yo! Welcome back to Jurassic World, the game. So today's video is going to be very different, you guys. Basically, the Brawlasaurs are back in the game. Yeah, I was not expecting that today. And before we start looking at them, I gotta say thank you to this comment right here. I was sitting down, I was eating breakfast, and then I just got the notification on my YouTube. This guy commented. So thank you to this guy, or I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have been able to make this video. Now, I'm making this video on Tuesday, one day before I upload it, which I normally don't do. And the reason being is I want to show off everything before they take it out of the game, which I feel like they might do. And they already have taken something out of the game like 30 minutes ago. Something that I was going to show you, and now I can't. But we'll talk about it later. So if I go to my creature glossary right here, the main street, what is this called? Oh no, I didn't mean to claim all that food. Wow, what a waste. The Innovation Center, the creature glossary. I click on that. I do locked and not owned. All the Brellasaurs are on here. I don't know if it's going to be this way for you. I'm assuming they've probably patched it by now. Don't know. And it's not just the Brawlasaurs. There is more. But let's go through everything. So, first of all, Triceratops. Now, when you click on the Brawlasaurs, the creatures don't actually have the skin that they're supposed to. If I change the contrast and the brightness on this, it's just going to look like a normal Triceratops. It doesn't have the Brawlasaur skin. It does have the Brawlasaur stats. And if I click on the magnifying glass icon, you can see what it's supposed to look like. And that is pretty much all there is to it. Just this picture right here and these stats. So, I mean, I'm just going to go through it. I'm going to click on all of them. There's actually not too much to say aside from commenting on their appearance. I mean, look how cool that Triceratops is. I actually really like that Triceratops. It looks pretty dope. So, there's that one. There's his stats at level 40. And we can really quickly compare that to a regular Triceratops. Maybe not the heroic. So, let's see. Level 40. 274 health, 70 attack. And Brellasaur, ooh, 534 health, 136 attack. And what about this one? Oh, the same stats, nice. Okay, we're not going to do that with every creature, though. Let's see, Allosaurus, that's what he's supposed to look like. There's the stats, baby. And yeah, I mean, we're just going to go through all of these because there's not much to say. Yellow stripes on the Anki. Okay. Carno, is this the one? Oh, yeah, this Carno actually looks pretty nice. It's all like pinkish, reddish. I am a little bit colorblind, you guys, so nobody roast me. Velociraptor. Ooh, look at that. That would be pretty cool. I hope that these are back in the game for a reason. I feel like they've always been in the game files. There's a T-Rex that doesn't look too much different than a regular T-Rex. Ostafricosaurus. This one actually looks pretty nice. He's got some cool yellow pattern on his back. There's the stats. Yeah, hopefully, I don't know. I think I would like them to add the Brawlasaurs back to the game, even though I'd have to spend a lot more money on the game. I'd have to go out and buy them, which I don't think you can buy them anywhere. I don't think you've been able to for years. Hey, stop. They took Brawlasaurs out of the game like a long time ago. Here's a cool looking Indominus Rex. I'm so colorblind that I don't even know what color that is. I can't even get, I think maybe green? That might be green. I really don't know. But since this is a hybrid, it tells you the ingredients to make it. As you can see, you need a Triceratops level 40, which I don't have. My highest level Triceratops is a %. And then you also need another Triceratops level 40, of course, with a Raptor SDNA logo. And if you click on these, it doesn't do anything. It does not take you anywhere. I was hoping I'd get to see some weird glitch. But no. So these are just weird placeholder things, and they don't have an actual creature attached to them. Yeah, I don't know, very strange. There's the stats for the Indom, and those stats are actually the exact same as a normal Indom, so that's kind of weird. It's just an extra Indom with separate colors. Corythosaurus, this one actually looks strange. That one is very saturated, I'll say, very saturated. Spino, this one actually looks kind of interesting. If this had more detail, if it had like better shading and stuff, this Spino would actually look really sick. There's the stats. All right. Velociraptor again. This one almost just looks like a normal Jurassic Park raptor, but he has some coloration on the back. White stripe, perhaps? Don't know. Sorry about this commentary. I don't know what else to talk about. It's just a showcase, guys. There's a interesting looking Stego. There's the stats. Well, since I don't have anything else to talk about, what do you think about the Brawlasaurs? Do you want these to come back to the game? Do you want to, if you don't know what they are, you have to go out and buy like actual toys called Brellasaurs. And once you buy one, then you can use, it was like either a QR code or something, and you could use that to get it in your game. It's a pretty interesting idea. Here's an Ankylodocus. And this is another hybrid, so it has the exact same thing that the Indominus had. Can't click on these, unfortunately. There's the stats. I don't know if that's the same as a normal Ankylodocus. It probably is. Let's see. Oh! I call this one the Hot Dog Rex. Tell me that's not a hot dog right there. Stats, there we go. Dude, very, very vibrant, very cartoony colors on a lot of these. Carnoraptor. Carnoraptor, he actually looks pretty sick. Actually does look pretty sick. And he definitely has a stat boost, I can tell. Same thing with Spinoraptor. And I think the Spinoraptor is my favorite. I love these colors on the Spinoraptor. It looks sick. And look at these stats. 4,500 health, 1,700 attack. Dude, that is crazy. It's almost like the heroic dinosaurs. It's almost like an early version of the heroic dinosaurs. It's kind of what it is. There's an interesting looking T-Rex. I'm going to call this the Phantom Rex. None of these have actual names, but I'm naming them. Oh, and that was it. That is the last of the Brawlasaurs. Now, there's one more creature to show. There were supposed to be 2 creatures, but one of them they actually took out of the game like 30 minutes ago. Very strange. So, as you can see right there, Kraken 18. That has never been in the creature glossary before. And yes, we can click on it. Click? What? Sorry, I cannot speak. We can click on it and go inside the enclosure. Jojo, just do it already. Okay. Boom. Here it is. So it is down in the depths, in the caves. And you may notice it's not really moving at all. It doesn't have idle animations or anything. Now, if you ever fought this creature, it has idle battle animations, but it obviously doesn't have idle enclosure animations. That's a different thing. It still illuminates though, so that's really cool. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. This is the same for every single creature that we just looked at, every Brawlasaur. If you click on evolutions, you can see, you can go between each level and see the stats, and the stats do change on every single Brawlasaur. I should have showed this earlier. And there's no facts about any of them. It always just says research pending. And it looks like this Kraken 18 does not have very good stats. So yeah, this is Kraken 18. Let's get up in his face. Let's look. Can I see his beak? Oh, even his beak glows. That's actually cool. I didn't know that. Oh, I never tried clicking on it before. Whoa, okay. He doesn't even have a picture for the market. Oh, wow. This creature is currently unavailable. Please check back later. Ah, give it to me now. 7 days to hatch. Okay. So no image for that one. Wow, I didn't check that earlier. So, okay, there was one more creature to look at. There was. So if I click on all creatures, you can see at the top left, it says 309 out of 400, right? Well, earlier, like an hour ago, it said 309 out of 401. I specifically remember it saying 401. And I tried looking, and the other creature that I was going to show you is gone now. But it's okay, because I couldn't actually show it to you. And let me go ahead and just explain what I mean. So, see how Kraken 18 is right there? Well, there was another boss on there, and that other boss was the Death Dodo. But the thing about the Death Dodo is that if you clicked on it, instead of the game taking you to an enclosure and seeing a Death Dodo just like standing there without any animations. No, that didn't happen. If you clicked on it, the game would crash. So that's what was happening. And now, it's no longer in the creature glossary. So, Ludia removed that, but they left all the Brawlasaurs and they left the Kraken 18, which is very weird. Why did they remove one creature but leave all the other ones? I have no idea. I have a theory. Well, I don't have any theories about the Brawlasaurs. Maybe they're going to bring them back. Who knows? But I do have a theory about the Kraken 18 and the Death Dodo. And basically, as a lot of you guys already know, the Mortem Rex is coming to the game as an ownable boss. That's been leaked. So we currently only have 4 bosses in the game that we can own. But the Mortem Rex is going to be added to that list. There's going to be 5 now. And I kind of am assuming that Ludia is going to start doing more stuff with the bosses. Maybe adding more bosses to own. And since the Kraken 18 is on this list, and the Death Dodo was on this list earlier, maybe those are two of the next few bosses that we're going to be able to own. It's very strange that those two specifically are on there when there's so many other bosses, like the Behemoth, you know, the Rhino boss. There's that one Megalosaurus boss. I think there's a Pterodactylus boss as well. There's the Vulcan 19. There's some snake boss, I'm pretty sure. I'm not too familiar with the bosses. I kind of ignore them. Oh, I know there's a croc boss as well. So there's all these bosses, and we only get to see these two. So I feel like they are probably getting them ready to be ownable bosses. That is my theory. It only makes sense, right? For the Brawlasaurs, I have no idea why these are on here. It's very, very strange. And yeah, I don't know. I don't even think there's much more to say. The only thing I could really do is ask you, are these in your game? If you go to your creature glossary, have they removed it? I'm recording this one day early, so they've probably removed it by now. But if they haven't, then that's so weird. Why did they only remove the Death Dodo? Strange. I need to know what's going on at Ludia. But alright guys, I think that is everything that there is to say today. Well, hold on, wait. There's one more thing I can mention. If we go to new releases, there was like 40 creatures on this list, and they have gotten rid of a lot of them. By gotten rid of, I mean like Dracovenator no longer is categorized as a new release. So the list was way bigger, and now a lot of creatures are no longer considered new releases. Man, even Spino Rebirth and Moza Rebirth are off the list now. So yeah, they're definitely doing some stuff behind the scenes. And ooh, I'll point this out really quick. I have Skullasaurus. Oh, I have 6 of them. I've never showed them before, but I got them now. Oh, screw it. Let's go ahead and just feed him since you made it this far in the video. You get to watch Skullasaurus eat a bush. Oh my gosh. Okay. That deserves a like. Right, guys? Okay, yeah, there's nothing else to say. If you guys enjoyed this video, like the video, go ahead and subscribe while you're at it. I'll see you guys next time.